Everybody, welcome to We Like Dota. This is We Like Dota, casual match and draft commentary, which we are not doing draft commentary, but this is a community-submitted match brought to us by our good friend Scott. Cue the file, Jared.
I'm on it here.
We got a file for you, Scott.
Yeah. Scott!
There we go. Brought to us by Austin Powers. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the teams here. We've got Scott, our hero. No, that's Venus.
They switched up.
Okay, we've got Scott on the Chaos Knight, and
That's a neat looking courier there.
we've got a Warlock, a Shadow Shaman, and a Shadow Friend. Ooh, this is the Red Hoof Courier? I'm not sure.
That's the Chinese New Year one.
Correct. And there's also a Ricky,
Obviously.
who's really into it and has
He has
already headed out.
That weird set for Ricky too.
We have a guy on Bristleback in the safe lane, which
Interesting.
that's questionable. A guy named Tight Butthole on the Witch Doctor. Good for him. We've also got a Pudge and a Disruptor and a Sand King.
Sure,
who
why
has
not?
picked up an Illusion Rune.
Okay.
So in the lanes, we're going to have a Chaos Knight and Warlock.
It's a good lane.
Safe lane.
I like that.
Yeah, I
I
think
like that.
that's good. We've got Shadow Friend in the mid lane.
Ah, yes.
And a Ricky off lane and a
Shadow Shaman hanging out.
who might go to the off lane.
Get it.
And then on
Shadow.
the dire side, we have a Bristleback and Witch Doctor safe lane, which is dumb.
Stupid.
Pudge in the mid lane.
Makes sense.
And then a Disruptor Sand King off lane, which is also
Kind of weird.
kind of weird, but
I'm guessing that's going to be a farming Sand King.
I would think it's a farming Disruptor.
It looks like a auto-attacking Disruptor.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
But I'm not sure who the actual carry is on this team besides Pudge. Which,
Yeah.
the number of Pudges that I've played with has not been
great.
great. The actual skill level is
Okay, and if you check out
strange.
mid, we actually have the Shadow Shaman hanging out mid, too. Getting a nice shackle on.
And we missed First Blood.
First Blood.
As is tradition here on We Like Dota, we miss First Blood. Oh, it was Scott who died first. Poor Scott. But yeah, good for him. So
It looks like they did get a return kill. so.
quite a bit of harassment in the mid lane here. We need Pudge to heal up here. He's playing a little
Little aggressive.
little aggressive. We've got Disruptor skating.
And it looks like they are going to do some more harassment mid. So they're really looking to shut down that Pudge early. Also give some
You know what? I'm okay with this.
solo levels to Ricky. So yeah, no, totally. I really support this.
Yeah.
Get Ricky skating there,
Jared,
too.
why is everyone skating? What's going on?
He's going to skate right to level 6.
Yeah. Really, I think this is kind of smart because Pudge is the only one out of this whole team that'll really
No, I agree.
snowball pretty hard. Maybe Bristleback, maybe, but he just gets more annoying than anything. Sand King using the Sandstorm here to kind of zone out Scott. So poor Scott.
Poor
Shadow Friend has bottled a
double damage.
a DD rune, which is
going to be good.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
And now it looks like Shadow Shaman has returned back into lane top. Looks like they have some engagement going on there.
Yeah, he almost died. Jared, we almost missed another kill.
You actually did. Ricky died.
Ah, frick. Dang it.
I tried to get you up there.
Ah, dang it. Why didn't you just say, hey, Brian, top lane? That's fine. Professional match casting here on We Like Dota.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, Scott. This is your time to shine, and we are...
We are shining all over it.
Not even I'm screwing it up. Oh, look at the clarity deny here. What the heck was he thinking activating a clarity right here by the tower? That's dumb.
I'm not sure. But
And,
judging by his name, he doesn't know what's going on.
Witch Doctor did get a Shadow Shaman kill again, and Shadow Shaman comes back for more. At this point, he is 0 for 1, so good for him.
Right, and still not level 2.
Yeah. So poor Scott here. Where's his laning partner? Oh, in the mid lane. Looks like they rotated mid. I'd like to think that it's Scott who called for the
Rotation.
for the dual lane in the mid lane here to shut down the Pudge. I would like to think that's him. I'd like to think that our viewers know what's going on, because we do not.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on right now. From what I understand, this game's called Dota.
Dota, yeah. And I know that we're bad at fake Dota, a.k.a. the fantasy draft, and also real Dota.
Yeah, really, really bad at real Dota.
Yeah. So Pudge is actually, he has not been doing well. Let's check out the creep score here. Whoa, not that.
Not that. What are you doing?
Creep scores. There we go. Pudge, okay, he's leading the last hit chart.
Which makes sense.
Graph, whatever. And, oh my gosh, Scott's going to get caught out here again in a kinetic field. Probably going to go down thanks to the Sand King. And definitely falls.
But if that Warlock would have been there to get that heal on him, it would have been all good.
He almost got the kill on Sand King. So Scott's heart is in the right place. Scott's heart is in the right place, but unfortunately... probably got a little greedy there. And Shadow Friend gonna die from the tower damage here.
Oh, no.
Trying to use the DD against the Pudge, and poor Shadow Friend. And Jarrod, I really feel like the Radiant are just kind of giving up the kills here. They're playing feeding
a little bit.
They're playing a little too greedy, and I definitely think they have the better draft, the better lineup, and oh, Witch Doctor throwing the cask and the Maledict on the Riki here. Riki's going to have to hightail it out of here.
He's really going to need to skate away.
Oh, Shadow Shaman. Poor Shadow Shaman's definitely going to go down. Riki just got out of there. Oh, here he is.
Wait.
They might get the kill on the Witch Doctor. And it looks like Witch Doctor's going to live, and Riki's going to give it up. He blinks, or Blink strikes out of there. Good lord, what the heck's going on here, Jarrod?
Not entirely
Good lord, Witch Doctor returning with the cask kill. And Pudge rotating to the top lane here. Oh, it was Pudge that got the kill. Bristleback got the kill on the Shadow Shaman and the kill on the Riki from the Pudge.
They have a nice big creep wave coming in there.
Good lord.
This is not looking great, guys.
This tier 1 tower is definitely going to fall. That was a nice rotation out of Pudge. I actually did not notice.
Not quite yet.
I didn't notice that Pudge had rotated up. And Witch Doctor needs to be healing up here, Jarrod.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Let's see what's going down in the bottom lane here. Scott is sitting on 3 Iron Branches, some boots, and going for power treads. Warlock's sitting on that Ring of Basilius. My wife is saying stuff out in the hall. I'm not sure what's going on.
Not sure. It's okay.
It's okay.
Everybody's talking to themselves right now.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, Jarrod. Things are happening. All right.
There's Riki skating away again.
That's weird. That's been happening for the past couple of replays we've watched, and I don't know why. It's kind of freaking me out. It reminds me of World of Warcraft. Back hanging out in Durotar, doing Baron's chat, playing my mage. Actually, I was a big fan of the Paladins in that game, Jarrod.
The Paladins,
really? Yeah. Because they could do everything. They could tank, they could damage, they could heal.
Oh, nice.
I played him as healer. They were good.
Oh, I like the healer.
So anyway, back to Dota, Jarrod.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
So Shadow Friend is sitting on a bottle, which is nice, I guess. Hey, Jarrod.
Hey, Brian.
Take a look in the bottom right-hand corner here.
Oh, no.
Radiant does not have a courier. And we got some more aggression happening in the top lane here. Riki definitely diving in front of this tower. And,
this is a poor decision, Riki.
Witch Doctor does not want to be running away. Look at the look at the jukes here. Good lord.
He gave it right away.
Yeah, especially under that tower.
That's a trade that you would take any day of the week.
Yeah, he definitely knew what was going on there. And Bristleback coming out on top here. The Dire coming out on top on that exchange. Riki did go 1-for-1, but when you're this far behind, Jarrod, a 1-for-1
That's not what you're looking for.
That's not what you're looking for.
No.
So
he did get half of the kills that the Radiant has so far, though.
Right. Good for them. But he has given up 3 kills, Jarrod.
Well, this top lane has given up 6 of the 9 kills so far.
Good lord. Yeah, that's the problem with Riki. It's
top
really
lane feeders.
It's really easy to just get real aggressive. Sand King doing the burrow strike in here on the Warlock, and gonna get out of there, no problem.
No issues there.
Scott's got the power treads. Maybe he'll be a good guy, Greg, and get the courier. A little bit of engagement happening in the top lane here. Riki getting aggressive yet again, and will probably give it up. The Maledict going down on him, just doing some work there, and Bristleback's going to get the kill on him yet again.
I need to queue up a...
the Witch Doctor got the kill on him there. Ty Butthole says winky face. That's terrifying, Jarrod. A little bit of engagement happening here on the Pudge.
Yeah.
Using the Hex, turn him into the chicken. And Shadow Friend and Chaos Knight are going to chase it out. Sand King rotating back to the bottom lane here. our good friend Scott's going to back up. And, Scott, you're doing pretty good with the farm, brother. Yeah. Good job, Scott. Great work. Great work. Bit of a
top tower has fallen now for Radiant.
Congratulations, Radiant.
No, Dire.
Yeah. It looks like they're going to get the return tower kill here, though. This is a good move for them if they can take this down.
If you can keep even with the towers, and
Sand King did get a Chaos Knight kill, poor Scott, but they are going to take this tower down, which is definitely good for them in this case. That's one thing that's nice about the Warlock is you can really siege against the towers really well, and he fits in well into
Warlock's great.
Really fits in well into a pushing lineup. And here we go, Ricky again, broing in here. He's level 6, Jarrod, and has not leveled the permanent invisibility.
Ricky players, that's a really poor decision.
If you're going to be this far forward solo, you definitely want to have that one.
Maybe he thinks since he's skating,
that might have something to do with it.
That he doesn't necessarily need to level the permanent invisibility, which is why you pick Ricky.
Right. Ricky gonna get caught out here in another kinetic field, but unfortunately Disruptor's not gonna have anything to back it up there. A little bit late with that static field.
Really late.
Definitely want to be throwing that down with the kinetic field. Is it called Static Storm? Static Storm.
Yeah, it's okay. You were pretty close.
Yeah.
You were pretty close.
You want to be comboing those together. That is the combo of death with Disruptor for sure.
From what I understand, that kills people.
Yeah, and
I also haven't seen a Pudge Hook this game.
I have not, which, to be fair, the Dire, they only have one ward up. You want to get some more wards up for your Pudge if you want to. Usually Pudge complains about it and then does nothing about it.
Well, yeah. That's how you play Pudge, from what I understand.
That's part of his core set is whining and complaining.
That's from what I understand, the first item you buy.
Yeah. But yeah, we have not seen any Pudge Hooks. He has not
bottom lane.
He has not been setting himself up to do that. And poor Scott gonna get caught out here by the Shadow Friend. Or no, I'm sorry, by the who got the kill on him? Oh, it was a Bristleback Witch Doctor Sand King combination.
So
and
it was the tower.
The bottom lane gonna feed it out here.
Oh yeah. Scott, why did you give us this game?
And the threesome here. The threesome here, they need to be pushing this bottom tower here. You have 3 dead on the Radiant. You want to be pushing this tower. But yeah, I got to give it to Scott though. He's doing reasonably well with farm, given he's given up. How many deaths has he given up? Let's see here. 4 deaths.
Yeah, and Ricky's now died 12 times?
4 times.
6. Seriously, Ricky, that had to be a fat finger.
But Scott, I got to give it to Scott though. He's farming, he's doing stuff, he's accomplishing things, whereas Ricky has done nothing. He's got 8 last hits, Jarrod.
That's not what you're looking for.
8 last hits and 1 kill.
That's not what you're looking for.
No, not at all. So we have a bit of a group up happening in the bottom lane here, and Shadow Friend just saying, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna hang out here while everyone else does stuff."
Mm-hmm.
And Dire getting this aggressive ward here in the jungle, which
looks like
if you can get that
Pudge
up, that's
did
good.
put it down too.
Good for Pudge. Good for Pudge. How do you know that was Pudge, Jarrod?
Oh, I just saw him walking over it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it wasn't him, but
very good. Ricky getting caught out here with the kiss and the burrow strike, doing work on the Ricky. Good lord. The shackles, look how far those shackles went.
Well, he got force staffed afterwards.
Okay, the Maledict catching out the Shadow Shaman, and Bristleback being annoying here. Chaos Knight, Scott finally getting a kill on the Witch Doctor.
Get it? Yes,
the Warlock Golem taking down the Bristleback. Pudge getting that value hook on the Bristleback, catching him out there. The Hex going down on the Disruptor, and if I'm the Radiant, I think I'd want to be backing out of here. The Static Storm and the Kinetic Field catching out Scott. Scott's going to go down here. Pudge getting the kill on the Chaos Knight with the meat hook, and the Bristleback just decides to get out of there. And all said and done, Jarrod, that was a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of the Dire.
This is what you're hoping for if you're the Dire, because your team is going to get out-carried by the Chaos Knight and the Ricky and the Shadow Friend.
Yeah.
You're really needing to hope.
Ricky did survive, though.
And get the permanent invisibility. Good for him.
Wait, hold on here. There's a courier, Jarrod, but it's not showing up in our buttons here. That must be a bug. Because they bought the courier at the beginning, remember?
Yeah.
I said, hey, look at this courier.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
That's weird.
So I guess they're setting up the sentries for the Ricky, which Ricky's been so ineffective at this point.
And he's just outside of sentry range right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
He is darn lucky.
Ricky has been so ineffective. There he is.
And now you're screwed.
Oh, poor Ricky getting caught. Look at that. The Witch Doctor catching him with the Maledict. The Pudge doing the meat hook.
Bad news bears.
Bad news bears for Ricky. Poor guy. Scott
yeah.
going for the drums, it's looking like, which is a good item to get.
Absolutely.
We're a big fan of the drums.
It's one of the most cost-effective items in the game.
Yeah.
And you're getting HP, you're getting movement. Yeah.
Shadow Friend farming up. Pudge getting ready to set up a hook here. Let's see if he can
Watch out now.
Let's see if he can grab somebody here.
Uh-oh.
The Dire pushing the tower here. And
The defensive
Sand King
ward.
does get the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Gonna hook out the Warlock. Warlock's definitely dead. Pudge getting the kill
no
on him.
chance.
And Sand King does survive.
28 hit points.
Oh my gosh. Another 2-for-1 exchange, or 2-for-0 exchange, Jarrod, which, if you're the Dire, that's what you're wanting.
Absolutely. Again,
That's what you're wanting.
That's really what you're looking for, because this team does not really go late well.
As long as they don't just right-click into the Radiant, Jarrod, I'm pretty sure the Dire are going to win this game, no problem.
Yeah.
I would think.
With this big of a lead early.
Oh, look at this.
Now,
Ricky's
that's just
sitting
weird.
right on top of the Pudge here. Is he going to go in on him? I don't think he should.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can.
Because he is, he's 4 levels behind. Not sure if that'd be a smart idea. And the Dire are going to go ahead and take down the Tier 1 Radiant Tower. And Ricky just kind of backing up here. Waiting for
Being
something
Ricky.
to happen here.
Not getting any experience or farm or anything, just hanging out.
Jarrod, I'm a big fan of the cask on Witch Doctor. That thing's so
annoying.
nice. It's so annoying, yeah.
Oh, here we go. They're going on that Pudge.
Here we go, going in on the Pudge. Pudge gonna fall. The Kinetic Field and the Static Storm catching out 3 of them. The Witch Doctor ulti catching out 2 of them. And let's see, we have a 2-for-2 even exchange so far. The Shadow Friend gonna chase out the Disruptor, putting down the Kinetic Barrier, gonna not catch him.
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah,
Well played.
Well played. Disruptor definitely
Ooh.
gonna fall from the Ricky with the Blink Strike. Bristleback getting out of here. And Sand King, not sure if that's the smartest thing to TP in like that, but he might be able to catch out the Witch Doctor here. Ricky gonna go in on him. Ricky, no problem. That's the last thing you want to do, is run away from a Ricky like that, because he does have the Blink Strike and then also the backstab that does bonus damage. Sand King able to turn it around thanks to the tower damage and the Burrow Strike.
That's why you don't dive, Ricky.
Good freaking lord. I thought for sure Ricky was going to get him, Jarrod.
Well, yeah, I did too.
I thought for sure.
I really did.
Good lord.
Still, they're starting to make a little bit of ground up.
Yeah, let's...
It's only 7-23 now.
Gold Graph still highly favoring the Dire.
Oh,
XP
yeah.
Graph highly favoring the Dire.
Well, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
That's not surprising at all. But you see, Shadow Friend is starting to get a little bit caught up. He's leading the last hits, so that's good to see.
4th on the net worth. Is it a chart or a graph, Jarrod?
That is a graph, I do believe.
Okay. Really? Yeah. No, this is a graft. That's a graft.
A graph.
A graph.
It's not a graph.
It's not a graft. He doesn't have another finger sewed onto his body.
So, yeah, I guess it's a chart. I don't know.
I'll say it's a chart. It's like a leader chart. It's
Yeah.
whatever. We're going to call it what we are and just beat it.
Whoa.
Oh, Pudge connecting with a big hook. Warlock definitely caught way out of position. You got to be careful. That is such a good spot for Pudge to get the hooks from.
Oh, yeah.
Jarrod, I should look at this spot from Marana to throw the arrows.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Kinetic Barrier. Oh, catching the Ricky with the meat hook, but nothing doing there. The permanent invisibility saving his ass. And the Static Storm not really going to do too much without that kinetic field.
But the Witch Doctor does have that nice ultimate.
Sand King connecting on the Chaos Knight, and the Witch Doctor taking down the Shadow Fiend. Good lord. Or, did I say Witch Doctor? I meant Witch Doctor. I'm not sure what I said.
Who Doctor?
Witch Doctor killed...
Doctor Who?
Witch Doctor killed somebody, Jarrod.
Which Doctor?
This Doctor.
Okay.
Look, if you're trying to be all cutesy with BBC Doctor Who crap, you can just cut it now, Jarrod.
Look at what Witch Doctor has for items.
Let's see, where is he? If you're a Doctor Who fan, that's fine.
No.
He's
That's
got nothing.
Sand King. I
What
said
am I
Witch
looking at?
Doctor.
Witch Doctor. He's got a weird face thing.
No, I'm saying his inventory items.
Oh, he's got arcane boots.
And hanging out in the stash is Shadow Amulet.
Casual Shadow Amulet. Do you think it's for the ultimate? Question mark. Not sure what you'd use that for.
This is the weirdest shadow.
Look at this Pudge here, just going lone wolf here.
It's kind of what Pudge does, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Radiant definitely in a pretty rough position here, Jarrod. Disruptor just kind of hanging out.
And their bristleback is 2/3 of the way to an assault Curious.
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 That's rough business, Jarrod. And our friends on the Radiant just kind of hanging out in the jungle, which, you know...
You need to farm up. You need to start catching up. Because,
this is tough for them. And you need to especially be getting wards up at this point, especially with a Pudge. You need to be having one in the jungle, one in the river. You know, because you're just not sure where the enemy is. You're not sure if you're safe. You don't know exactly what to do. Tough position for sure.
For sure.
And once Bristleback gets that Assault Cuirass, oh my gosh, you're not going to be able to kill the guy.
No.
It's such a good item too because it has an aura. You get the attack speed. You get the armor buff and debuff.
Yeah.
You gotta hand it to the Dire here with the wards too. By the way.
I am.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Those are some nice words.
Some swords.
Yeah, some nice swords.
So looks like we have Ricky kind of scouting out in the middle lane here.
And you got your Sand King just picking up the Blink Dagger. So things are going to get hard for the Radiant even more so now. It's looking rather
grim.
Yeah.
Shadow Friend does pick up the Shadow Blade, which is okay. It's a fine time to get it, but with the Dire so far ahead, it almost feels like it's like 40 minutes into the game with how far ahead the Dire is.
Yeah.
And how farmed they are. I mean, look at this. Look at it. The top 4 people on the net worth chart or graph are Dire.
Right. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Where was let's take a look at some of these names here. We have Minuga, which I think that's a racial slur.
It's a good possibility.
Tight butthole. Boom.
Boom.
And then some words that I'm not necessarily comfortable saying. And where was wasn't there a name that I was a big fan of? I thought there was a Price Check. Where'd Price Check go? There's somebody named Price Check.
He probably changed his name.
Yeah. Oh no, Shadow Fiend getting caught out here. Oh, the Courier, Witch Doctor killing off the Courier. Shadow Fiend able to get away thanks to the Shadow Blade.
Nice. And the tower bottom for the Radiant, or they were able to get the Dire bottom tower. So, good news there.
Up here.
Yeah.
Good news, Bears.
Good news.
Jarrod, we are sucking down a little bourbon right now.
From what I understand, that is
this is
what we're drinking.
Do you have any guesses at what kind of bourbon it is? Hey, the Dire destroyed a tower, Jarrod. Over here.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't.
This is a Bullet bourbon.
Okay.
The bourbon, not the rye.
Not the rye.
Sometimes I get the rye, which I actually quite like the rye, but I felt like getting the bourbon, you know? It's a little smoother, not as spicy. Yeah.
Also, Disruptor has a ton of armor as well.
Sitting on 19 armor. Well, he's got that plate mail.
He's got the mech and the plate mail.
Okay, interesting.
So maybe going for the Shivas?
Question mark? Is Ricky trying to hunt down the Bristleback? No, I don't think so. He's still skating, though.
Yeah, he is.
So, Jarrod, if you're in the Radiance position here, what the heck do you do? Oh, boy. Oh, Ricky. Get out of there, Ricky.
Yeah, you don't do that. Basically, Turtle, try to not lose anything on your high ground. So don't let the other team break the base. Try to hold a couple times. See if you can get caught up a little bit on some kills, because I'm sure that one or two of them have some pretty big kill streaks going on, so you can get some pretty massive gold.
Pudge hooking on the creep there. The kinetic field going down, and not really sure why. Not really catching out too much. The Shadow Fiend ulti, though, doing some work. They are going to clean up the Bristleback here. Warlock getting the kill on him. Sand King blinking in and doing the epicenter, or doing the burrow strike, excuse me.
Oh, and that Witch Doctor. What are you doing down there, man?
Shadow Shaman getting the kill on the
He's got
Sand King.
no chance.
Poor Witch Doctor. This Voodoo Restoration, though, is kind of keeping him alive, I guess.
He's trying to juke it out, but I don't think
he'll be able to. Ricky should be blink striking in. What the heck, man? Oh, he's got the shadow. The Shadow Blade is saving his butt here, Jarrod. I didn't realize he was invisible. He's gonna live.
Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. But they did wipe 4 of them.
Hey, that's what you're hoping for as Radiant.
Again, yeah. So
Look at the Shadow Friend here, Jarrod. He's got the Chrysalis, or Crystallis, however you want to call it, in his inventory. He's 3rd on the net worth chart. He might make a bit of a comeback here, Jarrod, if he's able to snowball off of this.
yeah, no, I definitely think that's a good possibility.
He's 3, 4, and 5. If they just let him free farm up here in the top lane, that's going to be a bad situation for the Dire.
Yeah, he's really starting to get up there.
Not sure what Sand King's doing with the Sandstorm there.
What the heck? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Ricky being the Team Fortress Classic scout here, trying to catch out the Sand King, but Sand King says, not today, activates the Sandstorm. And they're just going to chase him out here. Blinking away, no problem. Ricky says, gosh dang it, I wish I would have not died
Well,
so much.
darn.
Gosh darn it. And he's not really sitting on too much here. He's
Sitting on a lot of agility.
he's got the Yasha recipe. He needs to get that into his inventory. Hey, Ricky, just press F3, Ricky.
I think the courier's dead.
Ricky, press F3. No, it's alive.
Oh, it is now.
Or is it dead? No, it's alive.
No, I think it's alive. Okay.
Press F3, Ricky. He's just sitting here, Jarrod. Come on. What the heck, man?
You got me, brother. I don't know. I feel like this is the way every Ricky player plays.
It's always like Ricky, Axe, and Bloodseeker. The bro heroes. Oh, Shadow
no,
Shaman
Shadow
caught
Shaman.
out here by the Pudge.
That's not what you're looking for.
And Pudge is 6, 2, and 3, but really he hasn't been
He hasn't
super effective. He's been getting
No.
kills. Oh, almost got the Ricky. Ricky doing what you need to do, though, and hanging out by the creeps there to avoid getting hooked. But really, the Pudge, he hasn't been super active on the ganking side of things.
No. He's been pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Not playing like you would normally see a Pudge playing.
He's kind of playing like a position 3 Pudge.
Right.
Smart pickup getting the Gem of True Sight because he's probably not going to die. I'd say him or Bristleback should be the gem carriers.
Yeah.
Pudge sitting on more HP. But look at the armor on Bristleback.
That's unreal.
Holy shnikes. He does have the Assault Cuirass.
Well, the recipe coming, at least.
Yeah. Shadow Friend farming up somewhat decently. Let's take a look at these things. No, not that. Oh boy.
Oh, crap.
Oh boy, Bristleback. Oh boy, we got 3 of them converging on him here.
No, okay.
Shadow Friend gonna catch him out. And Jarrod, really, he is really tough to kill. Look, it's taken 3 of them to take him down. The
And
Shackle's
Scott
going to
to the
keep him in
front.
place there.
Very good
The
call.
Hex. Very good.
Well done, Scott.
Scott getting the kill on the Bristleback. And really, that was kind of a gimme because he was so out of position. But look at this. The Dire pushing out the tier 3 mid lane here.
This is not what you're looking for.
No. This is... the Bristleback definitely knew what he was doing there. And distracting the Radiant and letting them get that kill. Or letting them get that tower.
Wow, look at that, though.
Oh, would you look at that.
105 last hits for this Shadow Friend. Well, it's pretty good.
Wait, hold on here. Why is this...
There you
There we go. No. I want to do... There we go.
Not that one.
Disruptor getting the kill on the Ricky. The Pudge.
Oh, gee.
Oh, and the Disruptor got the kill on the Shadow Shaman instead of Pudge. Poor Pudge. And Sand King
Well,
might
he's
go
the
down
support
here.
Pudge,
Is the Warlock going to catch him out? Nope. And
Voodoo
the defense... Oh, Pudge getting the hook on the Chaos Knight. Poor Scott. Poor Scott's going to fall here thanks to the Sand King and the Burrow Strike. And if I'm on the Radiant side, Jarrod, I'm so upset right now.
I would agree.
Oh, Pudge almost got the Warlock gold. Can you hook the Warlock gold?
No, you
Jarrod?
cannot. It went right through it.
Are you sure? Are you sure you can do that? Maybe it was just like a weird thing.
Maybe it was just a weird bug, but it looked like it went right through it.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right.
I have no idea if I am or not.
Shadowfang needs to be buying something here. Oh, he's got the Daedalus recipe.
But he still needs to buy the Demon Edge.
He does. He does. Shadow Shaman picking up one of my personal favorite items, the Yule Scepter of Divinity, which I think is a very underrated item.
It's very cost effective.
Jarrod, Ricky's going to die yet again. Witch Doctor getting the kill on him. And I feel like Witch Doctor has been sitting on like 100 HP the entire game. Shadowfang getting the kill on the Witch Doctor. Shadow Shaman getting the kill on the Sand King. And that was a 3-for-1 exchange, Jarrod.
Yeah, this is not what you're looking for if you're the Dire. You want to make sure that you're not just giving them kills.
Yeah.
Letting them
Scott's
back
going to chase out the bristleback here.
He's got that great... What is that ability where you can bring them back?
It's the reality rift.
Yeah, that thing's annoying.
Real nice, yeah. But yeah, what were you saying though, Jarrod?
Basically just... They're starting to throw a little bit, the Dire.
Yeah, it's really easy in this position, and we've all been in this position, myself included, all the time. When you're in the Dire's position, when you're this far ahead, you start to get a little cocky. You don't play it as safe as you should. You start making dives thinking that you're invincible, and you're not. And, the Aghanim Scepter for Warlock. Okay. That's going to be a nice pickup for them, yeah. But yeah, it's really easy to give up the game in this case. Not sure why the Shadow Fiend picked up the Daedalus recipe first. Definitely should have bought the Demon's Edge first.
Well, he's got it now. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Good for him. Ricky's got the Yasha going for something here, Jarrod. I'm not sure what the deal is with this.
Double power treads.
Oh, Pudge catching out the Ricky, but he's probably going to get away thanks to...
No, he's not.
Wait, what? Did he have dust or something, or...?
No, he has the gem, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about
No, he dropped the gem, because he died.
Wait, so who's... What? How did he die, Jarrod? Dust? He was probably dusted by Witch Doctor.
Got to be. Gots to be.
Which I was thinking somebody earlier should have been buying dust earlier. But anyway, what's his beak building into, Ricky? A Chrysalis, maybe? That clutch double phase boots build?
Well, no, he's got power treads already.
Yeah, I know.
But he's got a belt of strength and casual belt of strength.
What are you doing, Ricky? What are you doing? Uh-oh. Bristleback catching out the Shadow Fiend here. Oh, excuse me. Shadow Fiend catching out Bristleback. Shadow Fiend getting that kill on him.
Bristle doesn't turn around.
Bristle is no small enemy to defeat. And, Jarrod, look at this. Look at the farm. Radiant beating out the Dire for the farm here. But I would think a lot of this...
much more efficient, yeah.
But I would think a lot of this has been Mega Creep kills.
No, there hasn't been any Mega
Creeps.
Well,
there's only ranged Mega Creeps, so that's not going to count for much of it. So
no.
So good on the Radiant. The Epicenter going to catch out Ricky.
What the heck?
And the Radiant doing work on the Sand King here. And that was a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of the Radiant there, Jarrod. And the Witch Doctor Ultimate cleaning up.
Oh, geez.
Getting the triple kill on the Warlock, the Shadow Shaman, and the Chaos Knight. Totally turning around that fight, Jarrod. Good freaking lord.
But I have no idea what he's doing now.
Oh, poor Ricky. Poor Ricky. Let's, Jarrod, let's... Can we go back and check out that Witch Doctor kill?
Sure.
All right, wait, where is it? Let's go. Wait.
Right here. Okay.
Right here. Where's our Witch Doctor at?
He's right there.
Right where?
Down.
There he is. Okay. There he goes, laying down the Death Ward, and everyone just walking into it. Jeez, taking down the Warlock, the Shadow Shaman, and the Chaos Knight. Good lord.
Yeah, that was bad news bears.
I'm actually surprised that the Chaos Knight fell to that. Not surprised that the Warlock and the whatever the other dude was, but the Warlock Golem's going to keep chasing out the Witch Doctor here. Hopefully, being able to turn it around and make.
He's got that Shadow Blade coming off cooldown though.
Make light of a positive situation here though, and the Witch Doctor going to escape away.
I tell you,
what a play out of that Witch Doctor, Jarrod. How about that? Jeez.
Yeah, I guess.
I think he activated it kind of around. Let's see, where were they? They were right up here.
Yeah.
Like around the trees, and they just didn't have vision on him. Oh, man.
And Warlock farming with his golems. Good for him. Good idea.
But look at this. Shadow Friend definitely coming up ahead on the net worth.
Oh, and the Witch Doctor just farmed himself an Aghanim Scepter.
I would think he should have been getting that before the Shadow Blade. What does Ag Scepter do on it? Increases ward damage. Death Ward attack bounces 4 times. Does it bounce normally?
I don't think so.
Level 3 Death Wards bounce once. So that's 4 bounces. Jeez.
Pizza, man.
Good lord.
If he gets that thing off.
In a team fight? I mean, that's good. And actually, Chaos Knight, I think, is the only one that has a BKB. Yeah, so look for that to do some heavy work.
And honestly, Witch Doctor should be getting himself a BKB.
Oh, top lane here.
Oh, no.
Shadow Shaman Witch Doctor getting caught out in the Yule Scepter. Pudge almost connecting with the Shadow Shaman hook there.
But he's getting creep juked.
And I think Shadow Shaman's definitely going to fall here thanks to who gets the kill. Witch Doctor! Using that Death Ward. Not sure if that was necessarily a smart idea.
But he did get the nice trap on,
yeah, getting off that last
Death
ward trap.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Jared. I feel like it's almost anyone's game here because this Shadow Fiend is starting to get out of control. He's level 19 now. The highest on the Dire is 17.
Yeah.
So as long as this Shadow Fiend can keep farming up, they might be able... I mean, he snowballs pretty freaking hard.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah. I'm interested to see what his next item is.
Oh, poor Ricky still didn't get that kill.
Ricky.
Poor Ricky. He's... Let's see here. He is 3-11 and 4. Good job. Oh, Sand King not happy about the Ricky. Oh, so Jared, if you're the Dire here, and I mean, we've all been in this situation where you don't realize that, you know, the Shadow Fiend is getting out of control. What do you do in the Dire situation here? Oh boy, this Shadow Fiend ultimate coming out.
Did you not hear that doorbell just there? Did you not just hear that doorbell?
It is a doorbell, Jared, but I think it's like a church bell that's on, you know, on top of a church.
Okay, whatever.
It does sound like a doorbell here, and oh my gosh, look at this! The Dire feeding off the kills here. Shadow Fiend getting the double kill.
Just ended his mega kill streak for 719 gold.
Catching out the Bristleback here. Going to be a full team wipe if they're able to catch him out here. There we go. Good job, Scott, getting the reality rift.
That is how you throw a game away.
Yep.
Can he get it in range? Can he get it in range?
He just needs one more. Oh, Shadow Fiend going to get the kill. No. Come on, Scott. Turn on those drums.
Get those drums.
Come on, go for it.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Scott. Oh, Shadow Fiend getting the kill, though. And that's a 5-for-0 exchange. Sand King says, oh, crap, we're going to lose. Oh, man. And they need to be taking down these towers here, which I think they are, but definitely when you're the Radiant and you just got a 5-man team wipe this late in the game.
Sorry, I was trying to queue up a Lucille Ball Ricky.
Ricky! Oh, Pudge almost catching out Scott. But he gets the creeps instead.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too well.
But no, keep trying, Jared. You'll get it.
All right.
But as the Radiant here, when you get a full man wipe like that, you need to be pushing as hard as you can. Press that advantage.
Yes. Use those wards that, you know, Shadow Shaman has.
Those hordes.
Those hordes. And those golems, man. What is Witch Doctor working into a refresher? Or, Warlock. That's who I'm thinking of.
Probably. I mean, that's like a legit thing.
Yeah,
Ag's refresher build. Oh, Shadow Fiend getting the heart. Oh my goodness.
Good luck, guys. Shadow Fiend just got real.
This just got a little bit more interesting, Jared. He's level 21. The highest on the Dire is level 17. This is getting out of control. Oh boy.
He's right-clicking for nearly 300.
The Dire should have ended this match when they could, Jared. Instead of feeding teamfight after teamfight. I feel like if, let's say the Radiant do win, and I'm betting they will. If the Radiant do win,
bottom lane,
it's because the Dire gave up so many fights. And
oh yeah.
Look at this, and especially this is like having a handicap on your team with Ricky.
This Ricky, yeah.
Yeah. And what is the deal with these static storms from Disruptor? You want to put the static storm where the kinetic field is, so you can you know, use the static storm on the people caught in the kinetic field. Ricky gonna escape out of here, but Witch Doctor getting the kill on the Shadow Shaman. But oh my gosh, this Ricky has it's like when you have me playing sports on your team.
Yeah, something like that.
Bristleback gonna get caught in a oh no, I'm sorry, that's for the other team. Look at the Shadow Fiend ultimate here, Jared. Look how
doing so much work.
Good lord, they finally take him down. Thanks to that Witch Doctor. Did you turn something up there?
No.
Did you bump something? You had to.
Yeah, I bumped something.
Okay, good job. Good work. But what was it getting the kill on this Shadow Fiend there? I think it says Bristleback, but I'm betting it was that ultimate that took down Shadow Fiend because he does not have a BKB.
He really needs to build one.
Thanks for adjusting our volume to a normal level, Jared.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Bumps happen, Jarrod.
They do.
You play the Dota, and things get a little crazy sometimes.
They definitely can.
This is real. Dota's real, yo.
It is.
If you watch free-to-play, you know that Dota is serious.
It's a very serious.
Super
and sometimes your girlfriend upsets you.
Correct. If Hi or HY has taught us anything.
HY.
I believe his words is that his girlfriend called him a bastard. His words, not mine. Poor situation for him. And the Dire are going to press out the bottom lane here. This is what they should have been doing about 10 minutes ago before Shadow Fiend...
15 minutes ago. Before
Shadow Fiend got all crazy. And Shadow Fiend going to be back in about 5 seconds, and not much going to be accomplished here. And Chaos Knight activating that BKB, not going to do too much, thanks to that... oh my gosh, does the Death Ward go through BKB, Jarrod?
It must.
Oh my goodness.
It definitely must.
Let's see here. Oh, it's physical damage, Jarrod. The Death Ward is physical damage.
Oh my gosh.
So that Ags is so good on Witch Doctor.
That's nuts. So you need to be building Ghost Scepters against Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Against a carry Witch Doctor, which this
right.
is.
No surprise here, Ricky dead. He does have the Sanjin Yasha, though, Jarrod.
That definitely is going to help him survive a little bit more.
It's only about 15 minutes late, but, good for him. Pudge almost catching out the Shadow Friend. And Shadow Friend just hanging out. Just waiting for them to dive. And who is it? Disruptor with the Shivas? Yeah.
Yeah. With his 21 health, or 21, what was that, armor?
Armor, yes.
Yeah.
Bristleback poking around a little bit. Shadow Fiend says, not today. Get out of here, son. Pudge connecting on the Shadow Fiend. Not smart if that was, or not sure if that was smart, though. Might have hooked him, and Shadow Fiend could have turned it around pretty quick on him there. Shadow Fiend wisely decides to back up.
Farm up a little bit more.
Farm up just a bit. Pudge meat hook, not going to connect on anybody. Scott going in against the Pudge here, taking him down with the right clicks, activating that BKB. And look at Shadow Fiend here, Jarrod, just right clicking, going crazy. Witch Doctor playing down that ultimate and getting the... Did he get a 5-man kill, Jarrod?
No, I don't think so.
Hold on. Can we reverse this again?
Yeah, as many times as you want.
Can we go back here? This is... Look, this is serious stuff on WeLikeDota, okay? All right, we're going to slow it down into slow motion. Bringing it out here on the WeLikeDotas. Scott going in with the Reality Rift. Pudge not connecting with the meat hook. And Pudge going to go down thanks to the Shadow Fiend, or to the Chaos Knight. Let's see here. Where's Witch Doctor at?
Witch Doctor's right in the middle. Right in the middle. You see that?
There he is.
There.
Oh, yeah. He put down... Oh, my gosh. Good lord. Look at this. Bouncing around, going crazy, getting the 4-man kill, Jarrod.
That's pretty impressive.
And Shadow Fiend was the one who took him out. Sand King going in with the Epicenter, not really doing too much. But catching out the Warlock. Good lord, Jarrod.
That was...
I'm so bad at, figuring out where people are, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Scott wisely saying GG. I mean, it's easy to say that with...
Yeah.
Good job.
At this point...
Look at Witch Doctor. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back there, Witch Doctor.
Yeah, seriously.
Scott catching out the Disruptor, but he might be getting a little greedy here. But Shadow Fiend doing some work here. The
understandably.
Static Storm not going to catch on much of
it. Keep going north.
Oh, we might have a bit of a... Oh, Chaos Knight died. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's understandable. When you're at this point, what do you have to lose,
It's hard.
Shadow Fiend going invisible.
Well, he's got that,
I don't know. If they can get a full man team wipe on the side of on the Dire, the Radiant might be able to win it, but it's rough business.
Oh, and Ricky does get the leap kill or whatever.
Good job. Oh, come on. Oh, they don't have any dust on him.
And he's outside of the sentry wards.
Yeah. How about the 5-man, the Witch Doctor 5-man team wipe? Thanks to those bounces from the Death Ward.
That carry Doctor's legit.
Whew, that was pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, Jarrod, I always have trouble it's so hard to decipher what's going on in huge team fights like that.
Oh yeah, no.
It's hard to figure out who's
it's nearly
where.
impossible.
Yeah. I should have just looked for the giant shiny purple thing. Let's talk about this
Bristleback
heart of
just got a
Taras.
heart.
Yeah, let's talk about this, Jared. What's going on here?
3,000 hit points. That's what's going on. And
So will Bristleback
3,000 hit points and 27 armor.
will he ever die?
If he does, it's going to be quite a feat.
Oh boy, Shadow Fiend here. Near the front lines here.
Yeah, get out of there.
Might want to be hanging out more towards the back. Sand King probably going to be looking to land a blink epicenter or a blink burrow strike.
Yeah,
Really, it's that blink burrow strike epicenter combo that's just so good. What the heck is he doing? That did nothing.
that was very disappointing.
What the heck? Shadow Fiend going in here, popping the ultimate, and kind of just giving his life away here. The Warlock popping the golems here, and the Dire.
Well, they got that
Warlock
Bristleback.
cleaning up the Chaos Knight, getting the kill on the Sand King and on the Witch Doctor, and using
Now
the
the
Hex on the
Pudge.
Pudge, turning him around.
He's trying to deny himself with the rot. Let's see if they can get it.
Oh, there he goes. Ricky getting the kill there. Finally getting it after everyone else does the work for him.
Disruptor slinks away.
And definitely what you want to be doing here is make sure all your creep lanes are pushed out, and then just go ahead and push as hard as you freaking can.
Absolutely.
Look at this Shadow Shaman using those, Boots of Travel? Yep. Oh man, Jared, I don't know. This could be dangerous.
With 4 down for that long.
Yeah, that's the Dire in a dangerous spot here for sure. Getting the racks.
This is not going to be...
Disruptor chasing him out here, which wisely does. But Shadow Shaman still poking around here. Using that Ether Shock. Is that called Ether Shock? Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, the mid lane's pushing out the creep lane here, and they're just going to push as hard as they possibly can. And they've got about another 10 seconds before the Dyers
They'll
are
get
back
this
up.
tower. They'll get this tower.
Oh, the
Pretty
Burrow
close.
Strike hitting 3 of them with the kinetic field. Going to catch out 3 of them also, but he doesn't have the ultimate up.
And Ricky goes down.
Big surprise there. Shadow Fiend and team are going to back up here. Sand King getting that epicenter and using the Burrow Strike, but not going to kill or connect with anybody. Kinetic Barrier also not going to connect with anyone. Excuse me, Kinetic Field. And the Radiant hightailing it out of here. And Sand King still chasing him out here. Might get the kill on Scott. The Hex going down on the Sand King. They might be able to chase it out here. But Chaos Knight probably going to fall. Yep. And... So we've got 3 down on the side of the Radiant here, and I feel like the Dire should be able to push pretty hard here, unless Shadow Fiend's able to turn it around. He does have that Hyperstone, which that's serious business here, Jared.
Yeah, that does get pretty serious. Is it buyback available for Chaos Knight?
Let's see here. Buyback status. Chaos Knight. No.
Ooh.
Does not have the gold or the cooldown.
This might be it.
Also not up for Shadow Friend. that Vlad's purchase on Warlock. That 45-minute Vlad's, yeah. Popping the ulti here. Looks like Shadow Shaman or Pudge definitely going to go down.
Oh my god.
Shadow Fiend doing work here, chasing him out of here. Dire's going to need to get out of here.
So much right click damage.
Oh man. So with Pudge, where's Bristleback? Bristleback, what the heck you doing, man? You need to get down here. Because with Pudge down, they have no one to tank all those hits.
No, and
I mean, as you can see,
for
they just have to get out of here. Yeah.
Over 700.
And Bristleback, oh my gosh, what the heck is he doing? If they are able to turn around on this Bristleback, it is a dangerous situation. We got the Bloodstone on Disruptor. Not a bad pickup.
That's a great pickup for him.
Should have maybe picked it up a little bit earlier, but it is going to help reducing those death cooldowns.
Anytime you can get Ags and a Bloodstone on a Disruptor,
pretty good.
Yeah, you're having a pretty good game.
Pretty good situation. I don't know. I feel as long as the Radiant can be coordinated here, they might win just because of that.
Just from Dire throwing?
Yeah. And,
mid lane.
Mid lane.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Ricky wisely decides to back up.
Somehow.
Level 15 against the level 21 Bristleback. Yeah. Let's take a look at the graphs here, Jared.
Oh.
Still in favor of the Dire. Gold graph. Look, that's not a huge advantage this late in the game.
No,
that's about 3,000 gold.
If you look, just a couple minutes ago, they actually had the advantage of that.
Yeah, you're right. It was probably that big 5-man team wipe that Witch Doctor got that turned that around for them.
Well,
Witch Doctor catching him out, catching out the Shadow Shaman with that again. Ricky gonna get the kill on the Witch Doctor.
So return. Yeah, you take a carry Witch Doctor trade for a support Shadow Shaman any day of the week.
Which I can't believe we're saying carry Witch Doctor.
That is a carry doctor, though.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I had no idea that the Witch Doctor ulti was physical damage.
Yeah, no, I didn't either, honestly.
Trying to see, do they have an Assault Cuirass on? No, they do not. So Shadow Fiend's building into the Assault Cuirass, which is probably a good move. Pudge not going to connect with the meat hook here.
But he's getting
Scott going in with the illusions, trying to take down the barracks here. The Burrow Strike in the epicenter not really doing too much work here, but Shadow Fiend might go down here thanks to the Disruptor.
But he's gonna...
Yep, the Disruptor dot took him down. I guess Sand King got the last hit on him here, but Scott, why is he gonna back out of here? They might be able to catch him. If Pudge can land a good meat hook on him, they're definitely gonna get the kill.
Oh.
And he catches the Shadow Fiend, or excuse me, the Sand King. Too many S's, Jarrod. Too many
There's
S's.
a lot of S's going on.
Sand King blinking down, catching him again with that viscous nasal goo, and it's a 4-on-1 situation here. I think they finally are gonna be able to get him here, thanks to that Burrow Strike. And this Sand King, he's doing okay, Jarrod. He's not too bad. Look at the kills on Witch Doctor. He has 21, Jarrod.
21 and 17.
Good lord.
21 and 17.
Oh my gosh. This Disruptor doing work too, 27. I feel like he hasn't been necessarily the most effective though. Like I've seen him miss a ton of static whatevers and kinetic whatevers.
Yeah, into the static
kinetic field and the static storm.
Yeah, and Witch Doctor with another kill randomly.
Ricky definitely in feeding position here. Warlock Golems coming down here, doing work. It's surprising how much damage even the summon of the Golems do.
Oh yeah.
And Bristleback getting the kill on the Ricky. Disruptor is so close. He's got to be getting out of here. And the Warlock heal, I mean, kind of helping out here. And that's going to be a 4-man wipe on the side of Radiant. Or excuse me, a 2-man wipe. Shadow Fiend and Chaos Knight were already down from the previous fight. And this is looking pretty rough for the Radiant here.
It really is.
Jarrod, okay, Jarrod, there are 5 people alive on the side of the Dire. Why is every single one of them not hitting this tower? This is such a close game. What the heck? Hit the tower. Hit the tower.
I don't understand it either, honestly. And here's a pro tip, guys. You don't necessarily just have to run away when you're trying to go from that static field or whatever.
Kinetic field and kinetic field and static storm. Yeah.
The kinetic field, you can just hang out in the middle of it. You don't have to run away.
Oh, Ricky getting the bristleback hook there. And Shadowfiend going to be caught in the kinetic field. Let's see, was it Shadowfiend got the kill on the Sand King? That's really about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of S's going on.
Shadowfiend getting the kill on the bristleback? Question mark? This is questionable. Shadowfiend almost dying here, but at this point, what are you going to do?
Totally.
And our good buddy Scott did get the kill further ahead on the Disruptor.
And
so we have.
Are we gonna get the Pudge feed as well?
Oh my gosh. Which if the rest of your team's dying like that, oh poor Scott died to the creeps.
Mega creeps. They're mega creeps.
Which Pudge did try to get away. The rest of his team stuck around and they all died. They kind of got picked off, but
Witch Doctor just picked up a Scythe of Ice as well.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Especially when you don't have... There are no BKBs.
Look at how much damage this is going from this...
Scott's the only one with a BKB, so everyone else
and I'm
will
sure
be
it's at a pretty low duration right now.
Let's see here. He's at 4.
So, yeah.
I don't know, Jarrod. I still feel like... gosh. I mean, it's close.
This Shadow Friend is definitely...
The Dire should have... I mean, they've had like three opportunities really to wrap this game up, and they've just not had the coordination to do it.
Well, he finished the AC, and he's level 25.
That's such a good pickup on Shadowfiend, too. Especially with the Heart of Tarask. Oh my gosh.
What would you go next on him, Brian?
I'd probably go... I think I'd probably go Butterfly or
Butterfly.
Abyssal. Maybe Satanic. I might go Satanic on him. But he also doesn't have the helm.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Butterfly,
Butterfly.
for the evasion.
I think that would be
I
wise.
don't know. Either of those. The Tired finally deciding to do Roshan.
Hey, only 52 minutes in, we're getting our first Roshan.
You might as well do it when the whole Radiant team's up. Why not?
And Pudge takes the Aegis. So, good luck taking down that.
How about this Roshan graphic? Which that is, I've played around with some of the source engine map building tools, and that's the texture for when a texture is missing.
Yeah, it's the same thing that it was for Half-Life. I think it's like a Valve thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely is. So in the top lane here, we have Shadow Shaman and...
so much damage.
Oh my
from
gosh.
That Witch.
We had Shadow Shaman and Ricky, I guess, trying to push out the top lane here.
Yeah, and they got the top both racks down now. Which were they down before?
They were not. They were able to take down the racks up here. Chasing out the Shadow Shaman here. Are they going to be able to get him? Probably.
Well,
Pudge almost connecting with that meat hook.
He's got the Yule, so he's got that extra bonus.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get away, no problem.
So he's at a 446 base move speed.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty quick.
And Scott going to get... Nope, he's okay. I think they're going to be able to turn around on his Bristleback as long as the rest of the team comes up with him. Nope, they're okay.
No.
Deciding to back up. What do you think about Halberd on Chaos Knight, Jarrod?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
You get the extra evasion, which is always helpful.
Yeah. I've never been a huge fan of Heaven's Halberd, if I'm being honest.
Well,
It's just kind of okay.
yeah. I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
He's a strength-based hero, so I
The
mean...
disarm is nice. The evasion is nice.
Absolutely. I think that it's effective against Bristleback, right? You can use it against him.
Yeah.
And Pudge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean...
Look how much health Pudge has, though. Good lord. That's
And you gotta kill him twice.
disgusting.
You gotta kill him twice.
Yeah.
7,000.
Okay, here we go. We got the Shivas coming out. Look at the damage that the Epicenter is doing to Chaos Knight here. Chaos Knight caught in the middle of all this madness.
But he has so many illusions.
But look at there goes the Witch Doctor ultimate doing work, but Shadow Fiend cleaning up house here. There's one, there's two, there's three, Jarrod.
Here
There's
comes
4. There we go. Are they going to be able to catch out the Disruptor? He puts down the barrier or kinetic hoo-ha, whatever. Defensively, I don't know if Disruptor is going to be able to get away here. Pops the Shivas for some reason. Why are you turning around? Just keep running.
Well, to pop the Shivas.
He goes for the Desolator. That's not a bad move given how much armor Disruptor does have. And also Bristleback and Pudge.
Yeah.
Decent, not too bad. Did Pudge buy back, I guess?
No, I think that was just catching up.
Oh.
Has to be.
Good. Man, gosh, I don't, Jarrod, I honestly don't know what's going on. As long as the Radiant, as long as they don't get caught out one-on-one, I feel like they've got this in the bag because Shadow Fiend is able to just kind of hang out in the back. The Dire,
Well, and
what do they have besides the Witch Doctor ulti?
Pudge and Bristle are down for 45 seconds yet, at least.
Yeah.
So all you have to worry about is the carry doctor, which his ult's not up right now.
Yeah.
So
Which when you're
it
playing
just came back. So
as a team, when you're playing a team, your team has no carry. Of course, when you're mostly supports or utilities, you're going to win the middle game. But if you let the game drag out, you're going to lose, and that's what we're seeing here.
Ricky picking up that clutch mask of madness.
And I really feel like, Jarrod, it's kind of a similar situation to when you have a team, when your team has one carry and the other team has two, and you just let the match drag out for too long. Those two carries come online, and you just can't do anything.
Right. I mean,
and why did they not push, Jarrod?
your guess is as good as mine.
They were all down. What did they have to fear? Disruptor's not going to be able to do jack. And Shadow Fiend caught out here by the kinetic field. And I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do with him. Pudge catching the Witch Doctor. Scott going in with Uralia. Witch Doctor going to put down the ultimate, and Sand King catching him out with the Burrow Strike. Shadow Fiend is going to fall. And, of course, Ricky's probably going to die again. Chaos Knight going to go down.
Well, yeah.
Catch him with the Burrow Strike. Ricky's still alive with the Mask of Madness. And
He's just...
I'm not sure what he's
Going
doing.
around.
He's going to do something.
Well, yeah.
We've got Witch Doctor hanging out back here doing something.
Really, after looking at this, you really want a Ghost Scepter against this stinking Witch Doctor ult.
Yeah, absolutely. But I would think most people, or you know, at our level where we don't know much, and I'm not sure how far Scott has gotten. I'm not sure how many games he's played. But at our level, and I certainly don't know this, most people don't know that Witch Doctor's ultimate
Well, we didn't.
is physical. Yeah, we didn't know that it was
I didn't know
physical.
that.
Yeah. So he's sitting on a Scythe of Vice, going for that Mithril Hammer. And that Aghanims. That Aghanim Scepter is gold on Witch Doctor. Good lord.
He's got 5 packets of dust.
Packets. They come in packets.
Well, yeah, I mean, little things.
I would say so. I like that they're packaged, Jared. Warlock putting down that ultimate. And actually, Jared, it's doing it did a decent amount of work.
It really does.
But Sand King being caught out by the Hex here, and they might be able to get a kill on him. Pudge connecting with the on the Warlock. The Epicenter not connecting with too much, but is going to clean house with the Witch Doctor ultimate against the Warlock.
This Pudge with so many hit points.
And Jared, I feel like we've been in this situation before. What the heck is Pudge doing? You guys, hit the Ancient.
That's the point of the game, guys.
Hit the Ancient.
Come on.
Ah.
You're going to lose because you didn't finish it.
Jared, what the heck? This is such a good match. This is such a fun match. Jared, it's 43-68.
58 minutes in. And the Dire could have won this game multiple times. I still don't know if they do win or not.
Yeah,
I didn't look at the results.
I didn't either. I did not cheat.
But I can tell you, the Shadow Fiend, if you continue to let him do what he's doing...
Everyone's close to 25, except for Ricky. Ricky and Shadow Shaman sitting at the same level. But I feel like Shadow Shaman has actually contributed.
Yeah, no, I do too.
He's 6, 17, and 19.
Ooh, 17. Ooh.
That's rough. But I mean, he's doubled Ricky's assists. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta give it to him. All right, here we go. Radiant gonna go in here. Ricky leading the way. Not necessarily a smart idea there. Pudge gonna connect with an illusion, and Bristleback gonna work on those Chaos Knight illusions. And not sure what Witch Doctor's trying to do here.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to go down here. That was a stupid move on his part.
I think he
Pudge
was
connecting on the Shadow Fiend.
A little
Cocky.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend probably going to go down here, but oh my gosh.
double Requiem.
Good lord. That's that Shadow Fiend ultimate doing some work there. And we have 2 down on the Radiant, Jared, and I think
those wards continue to do work.
They just need to back up out of here, Jared.
Oh.
The Shadow Shaman Wars, is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah. And again, with Shadow Fiend down here, Jared, I know that if we were captaining the Dire team, Jared, we would say, we need to push now. Yeah.
Push now!
Do it. Go.
What are they doing?
Hold Y, move your mouse up, and let go. That's chat wheel for push. I know, that's clever. That's clever. Hold your applause. Hold your applause.
I will not.
Okay.
I'm not going to applaud you either.
Pudge has 18 charges on the urn.
You can use some of those, Pudge.
He just did. Good on
He's got
him.
4,200 hit points.
That's a lot of hit points, Jared.
That's so much. Does he still have the Aegis too?
No, that was reclaimed a while ago.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Roshan will be back up in about...
Question mark minutes because nobody knows how to read that.
You're right. Seriously, Valve, just put in a big old digital timer here. It'll solve everything.
Everything ever. See, and the Dire took so long to push down.
The Radiant's now responding. So
Yeah.
we're going to have what has been happening for the last, 20 minutes. The Radiants respawn. The Dire's going to go back in, have bad positioning. The Radiant's going to clean them up thanks to Shadow Fiend. And here we go. Ricky leading the way yet again. And they do have that Sentry Ward down. And the creeps, you know what, Jared? We might just get a creep kill on the Ancients.
No, not quite yet.
I know. I hope something like that happens.
Going on
I don't know what the heck's going on.
What are they doing?
I mean, these guys are wisely backing up because these two dudes are just hanging out here. Tight butthole in my nugga. Which I feel kind of dirty saying that because I feel like I just uttered a racial slur.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. All the dust of appearance you could want up here.
And he's getting a BKB.
Okay. Very good. I mean, the Dire do wisely back up because they're not going to be able to do anything as 3. They need to have everyone there.
Sand King picking up that questionable radiance.
You know, it's okay, I guess.
Right. No, it's 62 minutes in. You're going to see some really odd item pickups just because,
Scott trying to do that split push here, going for the ulti and getting those illusions in there. The kinetic barrier and static storm are going to catch out 3 of the illusions, and it's a little bit wasted on him. Shiva's going to be popped here, and good lord, look at the work. Ricky just goes down quick. Popping down all the ultimates, though, just to kill a Ricky, though. Not sure if that's necessarily efficient.
Or why.
But gonna catch out the Shadow Shaman here. Almost getting that meat hook on Scott. Shadow Fiend taking down Roshan very wisely here by himself. That's going to be key for their next big push, if it ever happens.
If he decides to pick up the
Warlock
Aegis.
doing the split push here. And Pudge with 4,500 hit points going on, doing work against the Warlock golems here. Jarrod, I feel like I can barely talk anymore.
Yeah, my mouth is pretty tired.
Oh, look at this. The Witch Doctor ultimate not doing too much against Scott.
But he's got the Maledict. If he doesn't get down there, I mean, it might get him.
Oh, that was so close, Jarrod. Good thing he TP'd back when he did. A little bit of engagement going to be happening down here in the bottom lane. Oh, and that Requiem doing work, cleaning up the Pudge. There's one. Going to be trying to clean up the Bristleback here. Want to be taking down that Shadow Shaman first. Or, excuse me, Sand King blinking out of there. Gonna be cleaning up the Bristleback here, and will he be able to get Disruptor? Looks like he probably will. Look at that, Jarrod.
Wow.
Look how much he's critting for. Are they gonna clean up the Disruptor? And
Yeah,
they
they
do.
will.
Bristleback buys back.
More gems just hanging out. Just hanging out.
It's like an Oprah talk show. You get a gem. You get a gem. Witch Doctor popping the BKB here. Not gonna do too much. Oh my gosh, Jarrod. He got 4-shotted. Good lord.
Well, the thing is, at our level 2, you think I got a BKB, I'm invincible.
Yeah, no.
No, you're not.
It's a
it's magical.
yeah, it's a the Shadow Friend right clicks. Who's going down here? Witch Doctor again.
No, that was Bristleback.
Oh, Bristleback, excuse me.
And he's down for
Oh,
100.
poor Sand King. He's just 4-shotting people here. Jarrod, I feel like this has to be game. This has to be.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no towers. The only way they could do this if they're like, guys, we need to farm more. We need to play it safe and back up.
No way. Yeah,
But
this,
just
this
go-
Shadow
hit-
Friend can, like, 4-hit the...
Shadow Shaman going for it. Going for the Ancient. Catching out the Sand King here, trying to do anything against the Ancient.
There it is.
And I think we finally have the end of the match. Jarrod. 65 minutes and 30 seconds in, we finally have a Radiant victory. And, I mean, I feel like I'm not surprised because the Dire did not have a carry.
All they cared about was getting kills.
Yeah. They did have that one engagement where the Dire, I think they either 4 or 5 hit him, or 4 or 5 man wiped him. Just click down the towers and everyone dies and you win.
Look back at the stats for a second, Brian. 430 last hits for Shadow Friend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nobody on the Dire side who carries, Jarrod. So,
Right. No, I'm not surprised by this at all.
yeah. You have a Shadow Fiend who will snowball ridiculously, like
Harder
we just
than
saw.
anybody that I've ever seen.
Ricky has the potential to do that as well, but he had no idea what he was doing.
He had a rough game.
So when you have a team of supports / utilities against a team with a good carry, you're going to lose.
Especially 65 minutes in.
Yeah, they should have finished the match way earlier. So, Scott, thanks for sending that in, man. That was a great match.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Good lord. Not to downplay your guys' play at all, but I feel like you won because the Dire didn't want to win.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Which that's great. So I'm happy you guys were able to clean it up. So Scott, thanks a lot for sending that in. If you have any other submissions, hit us up on the We Like Dota subreddit. We would like to cast your match. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will see you next time.